It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in City Skylines in my town of Newbury, my New England style themed, fall themed city. And today we're doing a secret build. This build is going to be really cool, and I haven't seen any other YouTubers do a build like this before. But yeah, so stay tuned because it's going to be an exciting, fun stream. A lot of detailing, though. I hope you like detailing streams. Yeah, I try to do a mix. I try to do a mix of just streams where I expand my city and grow rapidly, and then other streams where I just focus on little details. I wouldn't consider myself a major detailer. I did a city 2 cities ago. I did a city called the Town of Sports, which was a fun city. And that city I focused almost entirely on detailing. And that was wild. So every little area I put like little details in every little thing. And so I loved that, but I feel like this game is the most fun when it's a little bit of mix. Where sometimes I try to pick and choose important areas to detail. And then you kind of switch off between detailing certain areas and then focusing on the big picture. Because you don't want to get lost in the details because then you never grow your city. So some streams I focus on growing the city. Some streams I just focus on some little details. And I think that's a good mix to have. That's kind of my approach to the game. Because you get to do a little bit of everything then. V5 is in chat saying, hey, how's it going? Exclusively Vino is in chat saying, hi, it's Cracked. Well, thanks for joining the screen, Crack. Thanks for joining the stream, Cracked. Yeah, good to see you. Cracked is a long-term viewer of the channel. Liam's in the chat. Hey, Liam. Yeah, I was just looking at this map. How big do you think we can grow this city? I mean, realistically, we're really only in 2 tiles here. But how big do you think I can grow this? I mean, I'm thinking of growing it over here, and over here, and over here, and definitely over by the water here. I don't want to get too close to the edge, because it's not as much fun building, like, right on the edge of the map. So maybe we won't go over here. But maybe up here... Yeah, I don't know. Should I grow this into a massive city? What do you guys think? B5 says, I got something from Public Health. I don't know what that is. No Acton's in chat. Hey, welcome back to the stream. Liam says, it's Throwback City Skylines Thursday. Yeah, well, it's turned into City Skylines every day is what it's turned into. And I'm loving it. I hope you guys are as well. To start out the stream, before we get into all the detailing and everything, oh, let me show you something else. I was looking at this today. And this is what I mean about how the details are really fun sometimes. This is this little bridge that I put up here where it's like a train bridge where you can come hang out on the bridge and watch the trains thunder past underneath. And this is part of the content creator pack that was Bridges and Piers. And so it's these cool, this is the American style pedestrian bridge, but look at the detail on this bridge. I mean, you could see the floor, the planks of wood used on the floor, and look at the detail in this stonework. I mean, it's really beautiful. I love it. Oh, and look at down here. On the train tracks, I don't think these are on the vanilla train tracks. Look at, we got little lights that are saying, go. We got little train lights here. I think those are so cool. Yeah, I don't think those are on the vanilla ones. I think they have put those lights whenever there's an intersection here. See, there's some over here. This one also says go. Apparently, everybody's a green light. I don't know if that's actually very safe, but there it is. Liam says, did I hear Paris Challenge again? Question mark. Yeah, that was fun. We did Paris Challenge. I forget what the Paris Challenge is, but it's like you have to grow your city to an enormous amount of people. V5 says, you have wood decking, but masonry piers. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is what I was going to talk about. Before we get into the detailing part, I was thinking about this roundabout here. And I feel like this needs to be an important build here at the end here. Something that tells a story. Because this is going to be an important eyesight? Line of sight. That's what I mean. So this is obviously the main street that goes through the entire town. And so you're going to be driving down here, and you're going to be looking right down at the end of the street. And so there's got to be something just like nice in here. I don't think I'll just do like greenery in the roundabout. Or maybe I'll do a statue or something. I don't know. But yeah, I was thinking I do have an asset that I think would look really good right here, back in here. And it's actually an educational asset. And I used this a couple of cities ago. Actually, in the town of Sporks, I used this. So some of you might recognize this. But we're going to get a little road out here. I'm just going to do a road exactly perpendicular to here. And we'll delete this. And the asset's this older building here. It's called Lucas School, and it's supposed to be a Franciscan convent. It's like a monastery, but it's a school asset. I don't know if it's a high school or what it is. But I thought this would be cool. It's this really kind of old style looking building. It looks really great nestled in the trees. And the story I'm going with is that, oh, look, there's a cool courtyard in the middle. The story I'm going with is that this is a boarding school. You know, this is the East Coast. I feel like there's some of these like older boarding schools that have been fancy private schools forever. I feel like maybe they have one of those in this small town, and this is a great spot for it because this is probably an old historic road that went to the boarding school at the edge of town. So yeah, I'm going to go with that. Let's see, what is this technically? This operates as an elementary school. 800 elementary students. Oh, in the city. No, this is 300. Okay, so we'll leave it as an elementary school. We can always use another elementary school. Actually, we'll just turn it off for now, because we don't really have any buildings over here. But eventually we'll turn this on. But yeah, I really like the look of this over here. Let me move the sun so you can actually see this. It's early in the morning. There we go. But yeah, I think that'll look really nice at the end of this road here. What do you guys think? Yeah, so we'll come back to this area later. I have some really cool ideas for what's going to go on over here, but that is for another stream. Liam says, more like the boarded up school. V5 says, it's like the cider house. What's the cider house? Liam says, who says that? Move the sun. Hey, I say it when we're playing City Skylines. All right, let's come over here. So this is the area that I was talking about. You can see I've set down a couple of props from my thumbnail here. And I have a bunch of props that I don't use very often, which are these bushes and like different pots and cool little decorations like this. And I thought what would be really cool to have in this town would be a giant nursery. So that's going to be the secret build of today. We're going to build like a garden center. You know, we have all of these beautiful houses right over here, and all of these houses have like beautiful gardens. Like they all have like look at these beautiful flowers over here. What other houses have like beautiful this one over here has all these beautiful flowers. I feel like all of these places have like expert gardeners. They would have expert gardeners, and they would probably want a garden center to go buy their plants and buy their potting soil and herbs or whatever they need. And so this seems to me to be the perfect spot for it. So that's what we're going to put in here. And to start with, let me get rid of these props I put down here. to start with, I actually found this really cool asset. I was just zooming through the workshop the other day, and I found this cool asset. I've never seen this before. It's an actual garden center, and I think we could probably just plop it down like right in here. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at, it's a garden center. Looks a little run down, actually, if you ask me. Oh, look at, you can see inside and everything. Okay, well, the graphics are a little rough on the edges on this asset, but lots of cool details though. I like the little playground for the kiddos, and then all these like little potted plants and everything over here looks great. And I just love the overall thing, how it's like cockeyed off to the side, and you know, it just looks great. So, but we're gonna say they own this entire area here, and so we're gonna kind of fill this all in with nice details. Maybe we'll change out this tree. For starters, let's change out this ugly tree. V5 says, Cider House Rules was a movie about a 20th century orphanage and the home for unwed mothers. Oh, okay. Liam says, with a little 409 and Windex, they will be cleaned right up. V5 says, they used to call those glass housage, which had a dual meaning to the Brits. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this tree. Ooh, there's lots of props in this building. Tree. And let's change this to... No. Let's change it to... Gosh, I have so many trees. Look at how many trees I have. This is insane. I'll go down to the maple trees. Oh, they're not even in order. Okay, hold on. Maple. Okay, I was thinking one of these maple trees. Yeah. Sugar maple mix. That's what we'll do. Doesn't that look nice? Okay, so we'll say it's just a little shop like that. And it would be nice if there was another building in here. Maybe like... Because this looks like it's not the full nursery. I mean, this is going to be a big business. It's going to take up this whole area. So we need another kind of building in here. Let me see what I can find. It's probably going to be a commercial building. Low density. Let me just browse through this and see what I can find here. That might work. I need something that's kind of short. Oh, we could use one of these military base buildings too. Yeah, these are great because they look like these kind of like temporary structures. Yeah, let me put a couple of these in here. So these are like, maybe they're like little office buildings to manage this whole thing, this whole place. But I would also like more of like a greenhouse type build. Well, no, we already have this, but maybe another, more like a warehouse kind of looking building. What does this look like? Ooh, that looks fancy. That looks a little too nice. It's a little too small. And that's it. Okay, let's hold on. look at my farm assets because I might just use one of these. Yeah, I'd almost like to just put another one of these like little barns over there, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Let me grab one of those little barns because the farming area is right over here. We can just stick this in. Now, the barn's going to cause a little bit of traffic, which is unfortunate. Oh gosh, where's my stuff? V5 says the glass house was known as a prison. Ooh, I didn't know that. Liam says the hurricane left Florida and now it's headed down towards Kylie. If you live in a glass house, you shouldn't throw stones. That's a good assumption there. You know what? I think we're just going to leave it like this because this will give me room to detail. We're just going to leave it like this. I was going to put in the barn, but the barn's going to cause so much traffic. I don't want to deal with that. V5 says my mom went to university with had World War II student accommodation. Over the entrance was a sign that says there's nothing so enduring as temporary housing. V5 says, Liam, if you live in a glass house, you should consider your life choices. Okay, so I think to start, we're going to need some kind of fence around here. So let's look at my fences. I want to get a good fence. So we're going to go to our prop fences. And I do have these really nice looking wooden fences, so we might go with that. But I was also thinking more like kind of a picket fence. Oh, this is like a broken down wooden fence. That's cool. Oh, or we could use these rustic wooden stone fences. Oh, I forgot I had these. Oh, that would be so nice. That would be really cool. See, there's a lot of times I don't get to use these fences. Reindeer fences we could use. Okay, these are all my fences. I thought I had like a white picket fence. Ooh, glass fence. That is fancy. Do I not have a white picket fence? I do. Picket fence. I kind of want to use this. It's a little bit more decorative. Although the stone one would look really nice. You know, growing up, I lived in a house with a white picket fence. They're a headache. These fences are a headache because you have to paint them. If you want your white picket fence to look good, you have to paint them every so many years, which means you have to go, like all the little slats, you have to scrape the paint off first and then put the new coat of paint on. So you know what our chores were as kids, was paint this darn fence. But it did look incredible. It was a really gorgeous looking fence. Okay, we're going to go with the stone fence, though. I do like that. And there's a bunch of different options here. $2-meter long. I want the 8-meter long version. Right? Yeah, these are different, like, segments. What's this one? Oh, that's fancy. Okay. Now we're just going to use this one. We'll use our prop line tool and do a little prop line tool work all along the edges here. Doesn't quite come to the edge, does it? Okay, so we'll bring it to there. Then we'll bring it all the way down to here. We'll kind of just end it there in the trees. so let's look at this fence. Oh, this is still the white picket fence. It's still the white picket fence. Shoot. Oh, I put in the wrong fence. Shoot. Now I gotta delete all of them. Oh my goodness. I hope this is not how this stream is gonna go. Liam says, get white picket vinyl fences, Zach. V5 says, I never understood what a white picket fence was intended to keep out. You can walk over it. Well, you know, if you have a dog, it'll keep your dog in your yard. But yeah, I mean, it's not built for security. That's for sure. Because yeah, you can just step over it. But you know, it'll keep people out of your yard, that's for sure. Okay, so that looks good. Then let's do this other side here. Is that lined up? Close enough. And then let's go over from here. Perfect. Over to like there. All right, that's good. And then we'll say that we'll leave this kind of open over here. Although, you know what we might do? Let's use our surface painter over here. Let's paint in a little bit of pavement on this side. So there'll be like pavement in here for these guys. Because, you know, they'll do like work and stuff over here. And we'll probably have like an area for like trucks to drive in. In fact, let me throw in a couple of trucks in here. Oh, let me finish this first. Okay, so they're going to continue this on down this way. And it'll just disappear into the trees. And so I'm not bothering to put fences in the trees. We're just going to say it's in there. Okay, so trucks. I don't have a whole lot of like truck prop assets, but I do have a few. These ones. These are just the vanilla truck assets. So we're going to throw a couple of these in here. Just throw one down here. We'll throw another one like it's pulling in. Or maybe we'll, you know what, let's put two over here. So these guys are ready to go. Okay, now honestly, in terms of surface painter, I'm going to use this gravel. I think the gravel, the gravel texture on this map is so nice. This is what it looks like here. And we're going to use this a lot. We won't cover the whole thing in gravel, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know, we could also use the sand texture. So let's go over here to sand, which is this one right here. And I'm not sure. It might have to be bigger to get this sand to actually show up. I don't know if you can show it up with when you're using surface painter. In fact, I don't think you can. Yeah, see, it's kind of growing, but you can't see it under the surface painter. But you know what? That looks pretty good. So we have like grass around the edges and then the sandy thing towards the back. Let's kind of take the sand out from this side a little bit more. Why is this not? There we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's just a little. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we got gravel, we got sand. I just love the texture. I think it looks cool. So we can say this is kind of a gravel dirt lot. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to nurseries. Have you guys ever been to nurseries? I used to go, because my mom is a little bit of a gardener. I'm not too much of a gardener, but I remember when I was little, my mother used to take me to these nurseries. And so, yeah, I have good memories, like walking around. They're kind of fun as a kid. You walk around and there's like rows and rows and rows. It's just rows of plants, basically. So how I want to do this is I have so many cool, like little plant assets. And we're going to use my line tool. And we'll just kind of lay out some of these plants as if they're laid out for you to purchase them. Oh, it needs to be closer than that. Liam says, no one likes the trucks. All I see is a truck with no truck signs everywhere. Liam says, that's a lot. You mean a lot of gravel? B5 says, we had an 8-foot fence with a Russian olive on the other side and a wild rose near our base. Liam says, you have to keep the deer out. They're boring. Who's boring? Oh, nurseries? Maybe you're just going to the wrong nurseries. Well, I guess they would be boring if, like... They would be boring if you, didn't like to garden. That would be pretty obvious. Okay, so here we go. So here we have these little... And so what they do is they just kind of, like, line these out in, like, rows. So let's try and, like, create a row of these little pots here. Create a row like that, and another row... And then you just kind of like walk among them. And we'll do like a bunch of different ones. Okay, let's go down here. So see, oh, you got all of our little pots kind of just lined up, ready for people to buy them. I like it. Okay, and then we're gonna have some more unique looking ones. Oh, these are bigger ones. I don't know if we're ready for those yet. Okay, these ones. Let's increase the spacing on these. Oh, too much. Let's increase the angle. Let's say 90 degrees. Okay, so then we'll have these like bigger ones over here. Maybe some more over here. Okay, and then how big are these? Oh, nice. These are bigger. Okay, so maybe we'll start putting these over here. Just to have something a little bit different in here. Yeah, the other thing is if you do a ton of detailing like this, there is a prop limit in the game. So you can only do, you can only place so many props. So that's another reason why you shouldn't do too many detail builds like this. But I think this is definitely worthwhile to me. Okay, so here we're going to switch it up by putting these larger bushes back here. Yeah, I mean, these are normally just like pots just like sitting on the ground, just like this. Okay, what do these look like? Do I already have these? I don't think so. They look really similar to these ones, though. Okay, what are these? That's kind of interesting. Let's put these in here too. Put a couple lines of these guys. Another cool detail build I wanted to do. Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's so cool. Look at this asset. They're like lit up flower pots. I would guess you would need a pot to put, or a plant to put in them, though. What are these? Okay, these are more little pots. Those are kind of cool. Okay, then over here, I'm going to kind of make them more scattered like this. So this is a flower pot variation. I guess this varies it up between all these different options, but there's only like 3 options here. So this isn't that great of a variety. Okay, yeah, so maybe we'll have a bunch right there. Let's keep putting... Maybe we'll start doing rows this way to fill this up. These are a little bit bigger. How does that look? Yeah, we'll start doing rows this way. Maybe to here. Row there. Row there. And a row there. And how big are these? Okay, these are bigger. So let's do a whole bunch right here. Yeah, this is going to be this is like the potted plant area. These are usually like, in my experience, these are like the biggest areas because you can just go grab your pot and take it home. And then we're going to do like a tree area, and we'll do like a flower growing area. Do these look different? Not really. Oh, it's like 2x2s. What do these look like? It looks like the same thing. It looks like the same thing. Oh, those are nice. Looks like a little hedge. Ooh, look at that. Are these in glowing pots? Those look fun. All right, let's add like a little space in here. Maybe that's like a pathway kind of thing. That's too close together. All right, so let's space these guys out a little bit. Perfect. What are you guys saying in chat? Liam says, did you see Biffa's mod video? I have not seen it yet. Is it good? I wasn't going to watch it, actually, because you sent me over to his Discord. I did look at his Discord, which his Discord has, like, his mod list. So I've already kind of, like, looked at his mod list of what he's using in his city. So I kind of felt like I didn't need to watch the video, because I already know what he's using. Yeah, he actually uses a lot of mods I don't use. And he uses a bunch of mods that that I don't like using. Oh, are these bonsais? I think these are supposed to be like little bonsai trees. That's cool. Yeah, he uses some. I have this rule where I try never to use any mods that you can't remove from the game. Because there's a bunch of mods that once you start playing with the mod, you can never open your save game again without having that mod enabled. There's a bunch of mods like that. And so Biffa uses some of those mods. One of those mods is like, I think Transfer Manager is one of those mods. I don't know for sure. But, yeah, I try to be kind of careful about that. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's like a whole row of stuff. I like this. This is perfect. This is like pre-set up for what I need to do. So this will be like a huge section over here. Just like, these are like tree saplings. Let's give it a little bit more space. Look at all those little baby trees. I like that. Which one was this? Oh, I don't know. And we got some bamboo. These are already bamboo over here, but I think these are some more bamboo varieties. Okay, so we'll put a bunch of bamboo back here. Back at the back. Okay, so we got some nice bamboo bushes back there. Okay. So let's switch over to flowers. Oh, look at this. We got, what does this look like? Oh, this is perfect. Look at it, like they're like flowers in a stand. Although these are cut flowers. You wouldn't normally find cut flowers at a nursery, but we can say these are in like little pots or something. And we actually have like little hanging pots. Oh, these are actually like little, oh, these look so nice. Oh, these are actually little like pot things. Oh my goodness. I have so much cool stuff. See, this is why I wanted to do this build. I got all of this great stuff to choose from. And then how big are these? Oh, these are so nice. Maybe we'll have some of these bushes in here. These are like smaller. I do want to put some of these. Here, let's do an area with some of these. And we can say these are like flower pot areas. Oh, gosh. That is too close together. Yeah, I think that's kind of perfect. Although, let's do it this way. So there's a bunch of different ones over here. And then maybe we'll leave some space around here so the trucks can drive around. But maybe we'll do some more over here. I want this to line up pretty nicely. We'll just use move it. Line these up pretty nice. That looks good to me. And then let's grab some of these, like these guys. And I think maybe we'll put them, I want more flower stuff over there. Where can we put these stands? You know what? Maybe we'll put them back here. Yeah, let's line them up like this. What I'm thinking of doing is putting them like back to back. So something like that. And then if I grab these, copy them, spin them around. Oop, 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 oop. I can just put them right back to back. I think that looks pretty nice. And it almost looks like there's little stands of flower. That looks so good. Yeah, so these are in the back here. And then let's put in, okay, let's put those flowers in kind of over here. So let's grab, oh, we got some more bigger bushes too. Maybe, you know what, let's do these bigger bushes over here. We can say these are just kind of like pots of these like different colored rose bushes. Along the front there. Oh, are these different colors? Yeah, they're all different colors. That looks beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love this. Okay, and then maybe in this area here, we'll start filling it in with some of these guys. Oh, it needs to be way closer than that. I don't want to get too close to the playground. But I think that's good. Just putting a little bit more color there, a little bit more interesting shapes. Lots of options. So yeah, if you're a gardener, this would be like so much fun to come. And look at, there's just, it just looks great. We filled up this whole space. Now, I do want to do a little bit more with like trees around the edges and stuff. So just hang on. I don't want to make it too bushy because I don't want to hide all of this stuff. What if we put in some like ferns and things? These are really small. Okay, let's go into our trees. We'll see what we got. V5 says you need a forklift to move those planters. I don't know if I have a forklift. That's a good idea, though. Fork. I do have a forklift! V5, you're a genius. Let's put the forklift over here. That's V5's forklift, ready to go. V5 says piles of sand, gravel, and potting soil. We do have bags, these bags of cement. These might work. Like, they're supposed to be bags of cement, but they look just like potting soil. So maybe we can put these over here. Great suggestions, guys. Those are definitely great suggestions. Let's put a couple of those over there. V5 says, put a building off the back with fertilizer and a giant no smoking sign. Liam says, no one pays attention to signs. They smoke at gas stations. V5 says, ammonium nitrate is dangerous. Oh, we could sell fruit here, too. They don't usually sell fruit at nurseries, though. Okay. I was looking... Oh, no. I was looking at trees. I wanted to do some kind of, like, bushy kind of stuff. Yeah, these are nice and bushy, although this is a little tropical for the northeast. Yeah, I want to throw just a couple of, like, these clusters of bushes around the edge here. Okay, let's throw another one over here. And a couple back over here. And then probably some over on this side. Okay, so we got some of those bushes in there. Maybe, how big are these? These are nice and big. Now, I don't want more flowers. Let's do... Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe a nice little tree or two every once in a while. These are nice and small. Just will provide just like a little bit of height. And what else could we throw in here that's small? These are pretty. Yeah, maybe I'll put some of these in here. It's just really nice looking. Now, I think they would have a fern, but it's got to be like the right kind of fern. You know, like a forest kind of a fern. Yeah, like these might work. We had, back when I lived in Oregon, we had like forests like ferns like this in the forest. I think, yeah, it adds a nice kind of pop of color and texture. Okay, so I think that's good. I would like to add a couple more trees, though. Or do I? No, you know what? I kind of like it without any big trees. So you can just kind of see everything. I think this looks fantastic, guys. All right, let's go in closer and take a look at what this looks like. So I'm really happy with this. Like, I feel like this looks like a legit nursery. This part's a little messy over here, but maybe this is like the discount stuff at the front. You know what? In order to sell this, I think we need to make it bigger. So let's take this and just kind of copy and paste it. This is the discount zone. For stuff on sale. Yeah, that looks better. All right, then we come over here. We got these flowers down in here. We got these flowers back here. We got all these tree saplings for people who want little baby trees for their yards. We got some bamboo in the back. We got all these things set up for the flowers right there. We got some, bags of potting soil or whatnot. Back in the back, we got some trucks. We got little loading docks areas for like offices and things back here. These actually function as commercial buildings, so that'll be kind of good for this area. And I think this actually functions as a unique building, which is nice. All right, what do you guys think of the build? Sel Yang is in chat saying your garden center needs shopping carts, baskets, and basket cart corrals and parking lots with lights, loading docks, and bays for deliveries of products. You know what? We didn't put in a parking lot. Shoot! I meant to do that. You guys, I forgot a parking lot. They'll have to use... I mean, there's a big parking lot here. They'll just have to use this parking lot. We could expand this if we needed to, but I think this will be good. Yeah, I meant to like put half of this as parking, but I just got carried away. I didn't realize I had so many different pots of plants. Liam says, where are the children at the nursery? They're over in the playground, Liam. Liam says, it looks nice. Okay, so that's it for our little detailing exercise for the day. I absolutely love it. A couple of other things I wanted to work on. Since we're doing detailings, let's talk about flags. I don't think I mentioned this before, but I added the mod that I had the mod turned off for flags, and so I got that back on. So now we have American flags back in the city. What's this? What's this? These are supposed to be American flags. What is going on? Hold up. Okay, so the mod is called More Flags. Replace stock flags with United States. Why didn't it change these? Oh, the Germans have taken over my flags. Why isn't it changing these flags? Am I missing something? More flags. Maybe I have to have this selected. Replace stock flags with United States. Yeah, there's all these different options. Yeah, United States. That's what I want. Maybe because I had those turned off. Maybe I have to restart the game or something. Anyway, we'll check on that next time. I did check on it. It was working. But there are certain spots that I would like flags flying in the city. Number one, the post office. You always need a flag outside your post office. So let's go ahead and find our flag. And which one is this? Is it this one? That's not an American flag. I don't know what kind of flag that is, but it's not American. This is the static one that doesn't move, but I want the one that moves. Oh, it's not showing up. We got the Jamaican flag for some reason. Okay. I will check on my mods. because I had this working, but I must have had the wrong setting set up. So tomorrow we will check on the flags. But yeah, that's something we got to do. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end the stream off here, actually. Tomorrow, the plan is... Actually, you know what? Tomorrow, let's work on this area. This area is a little unfinished. I think we'll kind of flesh this out a little bit more. Shoot, you know what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to leave this running all day long because our city is very unbalanced. We built this farm area and created like tons of jobs. We have 710 jobs and only 362 people are working, even though we have tons of unemployment in the city. So it's like we created all these jobs, but I need to let the game run to give these people time to get hired at the jobs. I think that's the problem that's going on right now. So I'm going to pause the stream. I'm going to figure out, or I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to figure out the flag thing. I'm going to let it run so that hopefully those people will take the jobs. And then tomorrow we'll come back and we'll work on this new area over here. Okay. Selying says the driving range does not want customers going to the garden center. Yeah, but we all have to share. We all have to share and act nice so they can share their parking lots. Yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I will see you again tomorrow, and everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.